Let's begin. Welcome back guys, it's Elwood here from Not So Serious Gaming. Today I'll be showing you the full Easter egg guide to Evil Dead created by Throwing Mold and Fanatic for Noah's mapping competition. I'm going to start off the side Easter eggs as they add just a bit spicy to the map, making it a little bit more enjoyable. Souls Retriever. This is needed for the main Easter egg and another side Easter egg, so it makes sense to show you this first. There are 3 soul boxes around the map. One is just in the spawn area by the car, and 2 are out the back of the house. One of these is just next to the hut with Jug inside, and the other one is just opposite Jug, just up on the hill. You will need to kill about 15 zombies on each one. Once you have done this, head back to the spawn area and activate the rift. This will allow you to teleport to the Pack-a-Punch area and also collect the Hell's Retriever. It's just on the left over here. The BoomStick. Using the Hell's Retriever you must collect 5 skulls from around the map. This will reward you with a free 12 gauge double barrel shotgun. You can collect this just within the house. One is just to the right hand side of Pack-a-Punch, just outside this window on the floor. One's in the tree in the spawn area just over by the car. One's just up in the top corner by Groovy Brew. One's on top of the piano next to Speed Cola in the box. One's just up on the front of the barn that houses Jug inside. Once all 5 skulls have been collected, the 12 gauge double barrel shotgun can be acquired, and then I'd recommend putting it in the fireplace. You can also do this during the main quest step if you want to, as it can help out just to speed things along. After filling it with about 30 souls, it will become the BoomStick and you can collect it. Golden, Raygun and more. There are 3 teddy bears around the map that can be shot. One is on the table in the kitchen just by Groovy Brew, one's on top of the house just by the back door, and one's on top of the light post in the spawn area. Once all 3 have been shot, a miniature chainsaw will spawn in on the table in front of Pack-a-Punch. This can be picked up. Now bring this to the spawn area and place it on the grave just next to the big tree by the car. After the animation, a wall will open in the basement, revealing a Titan wall buy, as well as Mule Kick. On top of that, there's a switch just next to Mule Kick that you can now interact with. 2 more switches are now needed to be interacted with, and one's just on the wall by the power just here. The last one can be found within the house just by the Bowie knife over here. Now just head down to where power is, go behind it and the golden ray gun will be available within the crate. Shield locations. One part can be collected from the spawn area, just head around the back of the house and purchase the door, it's just down here. Another part is just in the backyard, underneath the hill with the soul box, head down here and it's just before the door. The shield can be built in the shed with Jug inside. Elwood, it's on your left hand side. Step 1. After turning on power, knife the door in the basement. Ash will ask for the book and the dagger that he left upstairs. It's your job to go get it. The book can be found on the left of the fireplace, and it initiates a lockdown when you interact with it. Once the lockdown is done, you can now pick it up. Step 2. The dagger can be found sitting on a tree stump just in the backyard. This is just over by the soul box on the hill. Once you interact with the knife, it will become a soul box escort mission with infinite zombies. The dagger must be filled with souls and it will move around the map until it reaches the fireplace. Once you get here, you'll need to fill it with a couple more souls and then it can be picked up. Step 3. Knife the door again and Ash will ask you to find the missing pages. You will need the Hell's Retriever to be able to retrieve these. One's in the pap area. Just follow the stairs all the way around until you reach the end and the page can be found on the broken part just here. One is in the room with the escargot just to the left of the wall by in the little room here. One is next to Jug just within the shed. One can be found opposite the door that you've been talking to Ash through just here. Step 4. Now you have all the pages, knife the door once again. Ash will talk about binding them together. You'll need to use 4 ritual sites to bind all the pages together. When you start the first one, it will trigger infinite zombies. Upon completing each one, make sure you pick up the book and dagger so you can continue with the next one. You can do them in any order and here's where they are. One can be found just in front of power. One is in front of the tree in the spawn area just by the car and the grave. One is in the kitchen just by Groovy Brew. One is in the backyard between Jug and the basement entrance. Step 5. Knife the door again and Ash will reward the player with Perkaholic. On top of that, if you get 50k, he'll hide you in a closet with him. Sounds kinky. Once you have the points, purchase the door to your freedom. I hope you enjoyed my guide for this really cool map. If you did, then please consider subscribing. It's free and it really helps a small channel out like myself. You all have been amazing, where I have been Elwood from Not So Serious Gaming. Hope you have a great morning, evening, night, whatever time of day is. Hope you have a great one and peace out.
The f*** was that?